Tensions in the Middle East are rising sharply after Iran issued a strong warning to Israel. Iranian military officials said Tehran might target the Dimona nuclear facility if US and Israel pursue attempts to change the Iranian political system by force. Now let's understand this whole situation in detail. I am Shivangi and you're watching India TV. Iran's semi-official news agency ISNA quoted a senior Iranian military official saying that Tehran would target the Dimona nuclear site in southern Israel if Washington and Tel Aviv move toward regime change in Iran. According to the official, such a step would be seen as direct interference and would trigger a strong military response. The official also framed the warning as part of Iran's strategy to deter what it calls attempts by its rivals to destabilize the country. Iranian statements describe this not just as a threat to a specific facility, but part of a broader shift in how Tehran sees its own defense and strategic options. Now coming to the main point, where is Dimona nuclear site? The Shimon Negev Nuclear Research Center, which is commonly called the Dimona nuclear site, is in the Negev desert of southern Israel. It sits about 30 kilometers southeast of Beersheba and relatively close to the borders of Jordan and Egypt. Though Israel calls it a research center, many experts consider Dimona the core of the country's nuclear weapons infrastructure. Because Israel isn't a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, the International Atomic Energy Agency does not inspect the site. Now, why the site is strategic? Construction of Dimona's heavy water reactor began in the late 1950s and became operational in the early 1960s. It enabled Israel to produce plutonium, which is a key component of nuclear weapons, and that played a central role in its clandestine nuclear program. The facility's existence was kept secret until a technician, Mordechai Vanunu, revealed details in 1986, drawing international attention to its scale. Because of its suspected role in weapon production and high security, Dimona is among Israel's most strategic assets. Any attack there would carry severe implications for the whole region. And also, one important fact here is that Dimona is not far from Israel's major population centers. It lies roughly 80 to 85 kilometers from Jerusalem and about 115 to 140 kilometers from Tel Aviv. Therefore, an attack on the facility could risk radioactive fallout, threatening not only Israel but also neighbors like Jordan and beyond. The warning, therefore, from Tehran adds to a growing list of tensions between Iran, Israel, and the United States of America. Now, some international analysts see Iran's threat as a form of psychological and strategic deterrence, which is a way to signal that continued escalation could make the conflict far broader. Now, with high stakes on all sides, the situation remains volatile, carrying the risk of far-reaching consequences if diplomatic resolutions fail and military confrontations expand. What are your views? Do comment and let us know. And for more such videos, stay tuned with India TV.